we partner with a specialist like you because this is where you shine and this is what you do. And you dig into them. I've heard of the plans, but again, go back. I have 5 to 7 families that I serve as my core, customers. So I just don't see 50 different scenarios like you do. And so, when I partner for the M&A work, we bring, Dan Preciat in, or an ESOP, we bring Dan in. When we're partnering, when we talk about strategic incentives, we're bringing in Bold Value and Mark Bronfman. And we just, we appreciate that geekiness because it's legal, it's tax, it's business. There's so many different aspects of what we need to look at for a client. There's not one person out there that can know it all. It's just too hard. But it's like, where we shine is that, we have enough knowledge in all these different areas that it's like, oh, wait a minute. This is a Mark Bronfman specialty. Hold on one second. Let's get Mark in here and we can do that. And it's beautiful.
So if someone wants a primer on sell, pay, and convey, they can pull down the article entitled Equity Rules from the Bold Value website.
Great. And so, yeah, it's Bold Value, boldvalue.com. Spend some time, take a look at the articles for inspiration, look at the blog. It's just packed full of information. I will say, and I don't, so for somebody that's in the industry that knows what you're doing, even looking at, reading some of your articles, I'm like, he lost me. So if you're looking at this, folks, and you go to Mark's site and you're like, oh, that it's just know that it's his specialty. It is what Mark does, for years now to really help people think through these areas. And this isn't an endorsement for your, for what you do or anything. It's just the fact that it's, it's not bragging if you do it. You know what I mean? And so you've been doing it for many, many years now, and we appreciate it.
So let me finish up with one story which reinforces the whole concept here of human capital. Because this all started with the idea of attract, retain, reward people, because human capital is the asset in the 21st century to creating value for an organization. So one of our larger clients brought us in to help with a carve-out plan for key executives.
Okay.
And it took us probably the better part of 9 to 12 months to figure this out. It's a very complicated situation. They had put in a UAR plan, a unit appreciation right plan, that almost killed the company. It's a plan like a SAR plan, stock appreciation right plan, that people can exercise at will. And when they do that, the company needs to cough up the cash. And this ended up being a growth story company of a large amount of equity value, but a small amount of cash. Not quite a .com, but of that ilk.
Okay.
So we had to come in, we had to shimmy that plan out and replace it with something else. And this company basically ended up selling for $2.5 billion. 11% of the capital of the business went through our plans. So it would end up being almost $300 million that went through the plans. And there were 2 comments that came out of this. One is when the white shoe law firms went through the plans, they said the plan is flawless. But more importantly than that, the chief human resources officer said this plan was a lifesaver. This plan was the glue that brought everyone together and created fairness in the environment. And you guys did a great job.
Yeah.
And so if you're looking for tools around strategic incentives, again, more than executive compensation,
right,
to align and promote and fit in with the personal financial planning for personal endowment and all things that we've been talking about, give us a whirl, give us a call through Michael. We had to reach us, boldvalue.com. And so I just thought you'd like to hear that story.
Definitely. And, we're in a battle right now. Every employer is in a battle for talent. When I interview, CEOs and talk with CEOs, the one thing that they all can agree upon is that the battle for talent right now is big. And so when you're talking about attracting and retaining A players, top talent, it's things like strategic incentives are going to make the difference for that talent for a lot of these companies. So when you're fighting against, the big boys that might have more cash to throw at people, utilizing strategic incentives in that middle market space just makes all the sense in the world.
Michael, this has been a heck of a lot of fun. I really appreciate it.
And I appreciate you spending the time with us. Ladies and gentlemen, Mark Bronfman from Bold Value. My name is Michael Columbus from Family Wealth and Legacy in Rochester, New York, and you've been listening to the Family Biz Show. Have a great day, everybody. We can't wait to have you listen to the next episode. Take care.